First, I would like to say congratulations to the class of 2015. It's been quite an adventure. I can't believe the 4 years have passed so far. I just want to take the time out to say that it's never about the destination, but how far we've come and those who to help us along the way. So with that being said, Mama, I made it. To my family and friends, I love you all. Thank you. You're the reason why I'm here today.
Hi, Rutgers. This is such an accomplishment for me today. I want to thank my mom, Kelly, my sister, Blaine, my dad, Seth, and all my family and friends for getting me to where I am today, always supporting me and believing in me. The world is mine. I did it.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say thank you to Mom and Dad and everyone that's here today and has been here along the ride supporting me through the stressful fits and the small accomplishments along the way. And a special shout out to Dean Bonnie. You're amazing, and everywhere I am is because of you. And yeah, thank you.
None of us got to where we assistance of others. Whether the assistance was obvious or subtle, acknowledging someone's help is a big part of saying thank you. I just want to say thank you to my friends and family for all your help and support. Thank you.
Shout out to my mom and dad, my family, my second family, to everybody who's helped me get to where I am today. We've all waited for this day, my friends. Graduation, it's finally here.
Thank you to my mom and dad, to Brian and Connor, to my friends in the Rutgers Greek community.
Thank you to my entire family and all of my friends.
And to all our sisters.
Thanks for the memories, Rutgers. It's been a great 4 years. Can't wait to see what the future has in store for us.
Big thanks to my mom, dad, and family. I definitely wouldn't be here without them. Big thanks to my close friends and the game for everything. Go Manasquan.
Congratulations to all of our fellow seniors. We want to thank our parents and the rest of our Shockwave members. Congratulations on behalf of Shockwave.
Hey, I made it. I'm a master's student right now. I have made my master's in structures. Yay! Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, Raja. I love you. I love you all. Thanks to all my friends who made this possible for me. Love you all.
Hi everyone, my name's Yasmin. I would just like to thank my parents and my family for helping me get this far. I am so proud of every single one of you guys sitting out here, and just like to say congratulations, class of 2015.
I wanted to take this opportunity to thank the faculty who have made us the dentists that we are today. And of course, most importantly, my family, who's really been supportive, loving, and given me the courage to pursue my dreams. And class of 2015, we finally did it. Woohoo!
Hello guys, so I'm Jan Ellis, as you all know me. I want to thank you all for being such great classmates, and I want to thank all the faculty that helped me through this long process. especially Dr. Chaviano. You mean a lot to me, and I really, really thank you for all that. I want to also thank my parents and all my relatives back in Miami. I'm here by myself, but I've had such a great time that I would do it all over again. All right? Bye.
I just wanted to thank my family, my brother and sister, and mom and dad. It's been a really long journey, and I'm very excited to see it come to an end. It's bittersweet. I just also wanted to congratulate the class of 2015. We finally did it.
Hi everybody, I am Salwan Youssef. I am from Rutgers School of Dental Medicine. I would like to thank the school for everything she gave me. So I would like to thank all the faculties, the staffs in my dental school. Also, I would like to thank my mom to support me, my wonderful wife. She supported me for the whole 2 years here in the dental school. Thank you so much. I hope everybody enjoy the ceremony. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Larlie Jensen. I'm graduating with a post-baccalaureate certificate in nutrition and dietetics. I just want to take this time to congratulate all my fellow interns for all your hard work. I wouldn't want to have shared this experience with anyone else, and I wish you all the success in the world as you join the healthcare team as registered dietitians and nutritionists. I also want to take this time to thank Jerry, our program director, and Cindy, our primary faculty, as well as all of our clinical preceptors for being true examples of leadership and for all your dedication and hard work. And then on a personal note, I'd like to thank my parents as well as my fiance Justin. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you, Rutgers.
So first of all, I'd like to thank God for putting me in this position. My mom, my sister, thank you guys so much. The vet house, all the crew at the vet house, I really appreciate you guys. I couldn't imagine doing this for 3 years without you guys. And also my girlfriend Christine for standing by me the whole time. I really appreciate it. Love all you guys. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Fred and Rosemary Donald for being more than supportive parents, parent-in-laws, and I'd like to thank my wife for being more than supportive and loving and the best thing to happen to me. Thank you.
I wanted to first thank God for allowing me to continue my education here at Rutgers University. I wanted to thank my parents for always supporting me and encouraging me to continue my education, continue working hard ever since I came here from Columbia. I wanted to thank my family, my brother, my sisters for being there for me, and especially Odace's family, because they have helped me since I transferred here to Rutgers last year with my education, and will hopefully allow me and continue helping me to pursuing my career in medicine in the future. Thank you.
I would like to thank my mom, dad, my brother Michael, my aunts, uncles, cousins, and grandma. And at the School of Engineering, I would like to thank the Dean's Office, particularly Dean Rankin and Dean Antoine, for all their guidance throughout the 4 years. And I would like to thank my senior design group, Eamon, Elise, Kelsey, Audrey, Anastasia, Hector, and Drew.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all your support. I couldn't have done it without you. Congratulations, class of 2015. We did it.
Hey, thank you so much for all your support from my family and my friends. I really wanted to give a shout out to FBLA PBL for all of the support that they've given me and for helping me build my leadership skills. Thank you to everyone that has supported me, and congratulations, class of 2015.
Hey guys, I just want to say that I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I would not be here without you. I love you guys. Your support is amazing. So my mom, my dad, my grandma, my sister, thank you so much. I love you guys. And also to my friends, you guys are the real MVPs. So Sean, Laura, Elisa, DC, Diana, Dior, I love you all so much. And thank you so much for being here through every moment of my life. I love you. Mwah.
I want to give a huge shout out to everyone at the School of Engineering, from the students to the faculty to the deans. Everyone's just a huge, great support network. The resources are unimaginable, and I wouldn't be here where I am today without everyone at the School of Engineering.
Hi everyone. We just wanted to give a special shout out to all of our professors, staff, and everyone at the undergraduate office at the Rutgers Business School for all your help and guidance over the past 4 years.
We're so thankful for everything you've done for us. I also wanted to give a special thanks to my mom, my dad, my sister Shayna, and my boyfriend Kyle for all your help and support over these past 4 years. I would not have been able to make it this far without you guys.
I also wanted to give a special thanks to my mom and dad, my grandma and grandpa, my grandma, my boyfriend Anthony, and all my other family and friends for all your help and support over the past 4 years.
Congratulations to the class of 2015.
I want to give a shout out to my mom and dad. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Te quiero mucho. I also want to give a shout out to all my fellow Edison High graduates. We did it!
Hey, my name is Brooke Sassman. I'm a journalism and media studies major, graduating with a joint degree from the School of Communication and Information and the School of Arts and Sciences. Throughout my journey at Rutgers University, it's been the professors at Sky that have made it so incredible. I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without them. Congrats, class of 2015. We did it.
Rutgers has been a great experience for me. 4 years ago, my parents came to this country for the first time to drop me to school, and now 4 years later, today, they're here in this country again to see me graduate. This is a very good conclusion for my journey here. I would really like to thank my parents for sending me here and to watch me grow here. They always say they're proud of me, and today I would like to say to you, Mom and Dad, that I'm proud of you too.
I'd just like to thank everybody who's helped me over the past 4 years in helping me graduate. My parents, my mom, dad, my sister Irina, and all of my friends who have helped me through the tough times and the great times. Go class of 2015.
Hi everyone, I just want to take this time to thank my parents, my sister Christina, my brother Andrew, my grandparents, my friends, and all the mentors that I've had here at Rutgers and throughout my career thus far. I can't believe it's graduation. Congratulations, class of 2015, we made it.
Congratulations, class of 2015. We made it. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for everything you've done for me, and thanks to Rutgers for 4 amazing years. I know that I'll definitely miss it all.
What's up, everyone? I'm Jacques. I'm from the School of Engineering, and I just want to say to the class of 2015 that congratulations. We all worked hard to get here, but everyone didn't make it here by themselves. We all had some kind of support system to get here. So I just want to thank a few people that were there for me through the whole way to get me here. First off, I want to thank my whole family, especially my mom and my grandma, because they definitely worked hard to raise me from when I was young all the way up until the point I am now. I can always go to them for advice or anything that I need. And then I want to thank my siblings, Jazz, Tara, Maje, and Dion, because they're always there wherever I need them, just to talk to them about anything. And then I just want to thank some people here at Rutgers, like Dewana, her mom, Miss Joan, some people from when I was growing up, Miss Crystal, Reverend Bell, and then a lot of students here like Kofi, Sean, it's a whole list. Sean, Ting, Jamel, Blake, Kevin, Moyes, Candice, and the rest of my EOF and Student Life family. Without you, I wouldn't be here. We made it.
Hi, I would like to thank my parents, my mom, my dad, my brothers, Jason, Samir, and my sister, Verinda, for always encouraging me, setting the bar high, and encouraging me to do my best. I would also like to thank the professors at the Rutgers Business School, especially Professor Winder and Professor Kim, for giving me great opportunities to succeed. I would also like to thank my friends who helped me along the way and gave me the support that I needed. And congratulations to the rest of the Rutgers Business School class of 2015 on graduating.
First of all, I want to thank my parents. 爸爸妈妈，谢谢你们. Thank you, Rutgers. Thank you, the School of Engineering. Thank you, the Chemical Engineering Department. Thanks to all my professors, my friends in class, every classmate, Bob, Ding, Abby, Bianca, everybody. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the best 4 years of my life. I want to thank the Dismukes Lab. I want to thank Sui. Thank you, Candice. Without you guys, I will never be who I am today. And thank you, Kazi, my dearest roommate. Thank you, Mark and Eric, my dear friends. And last but not least, I want to thank my best friends for life that I met in college. Stella, Larry, Sean, you guys are awesome. Thank you for all the laughters, all the tears, all the great journeys that we've been through. And no matter how far apart we are in the world, we'll always be together. Thank you so much. Love you all.
Thank you, Mom, for being a great model of resilience and determination. I promise I won't let you down. Thank you, and I love you. Great shout out to my beautiful wife, who happens to be pregnant with our baby girl, Eliana. Daddy loves you. And this shout out also goes out to the class of 2015. It's on us to loosen the noose of poverty and balance the scales of justice, because it's our job to hold it down and represent for the people all day, every day. Congrats again.
Hi, Mom. Just wanted to thank you for all of your support throughout the past 4 years. I love you. Hi, Tay-Tay. I hope you're watching. Love you. Thank you for all of your support, and family and friends. Thank you.
I have to thank my family, Mom and Dad. Thank you for, telling me that going to the real world isn't the scariest thing ever. My brother for always, helping me out through my 4 years here. My aunts and uncles for their continued love and support. I'd like to thank my classmates, all my friends. Dean Rosen, thank you for being there for me. Always, helping me out with everything from, EGC and all my other personal issues. So thank you so much, everyone.
I'd like to thank my family, friends, and teammates for making my experience at Rutgers a great one. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I am Vivi Shaw from the School of Management and Labor Relations, and today I represent the 600 undergraduates receiving their Bachelor of Arts degree in Human Resource Management. We have been incredibly honored to be taught by this amazing faculty. The staff and professors of the School of Management and Labor Relations have made the past 4 years incredibly rich and an amazing learning experience. I also want to thank the HR professionals who have been part of the Rutgers University Society for Human Resource Management graduate and undergraduate chapter. You have prepared us for the global workforce, and we hope to make all of you proud when we graduate. Our parents and friends have been an incredible support mechanism, and we could not have made it without you. Thank you so very much. Congratulations, class of 2015. We finally made it.
Hi, my name is Christina Scatari. I am graduating today with my Master's in Human Resource Management. I'd first like to thank all of my professors for sharing their knowledge, their experiences, and their passion. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be as confident and as excited about my future in HR as I am. I'd next like to thank all the friends I made along the way. Thank you for all your help, and thank you for all the laughs that we've had. I would also like to wish you luck in your future as HR professionals. And last and most importantly, I would like to thank my family for their support and their encouragement. I'd like to thank my sister Gina for being my role model, and my dad and my mom for comforting me through the stressful times and celebrating with me through the happy times. I will continue to make you proud.
I would like to thank my mom, my sister, and mainly God for getting me to this point that I'm at in my life. You guys played a major role in my life to being successful throughout the 5 years of my college career. And mainly I would like to thank the School of Engineering as well for keeping me grounded. And I would like to thank my class of 2010 EOF class that I came into Rutgers with. You guys made my career in college a successful one. And thank you everybody, the people that I left out, thank you to you as well.
I just want to thank my mom, my grandma, Dean Rosen, School of Engineering, the Electrical Engineering Department for everything you guys have done for me for the last 4 years, and congratulations to the class of 2015.
Hi, I'd like to thank my two best friends, Sarah and Aniri, all of my wonderful professors at the business school, especially Professor Sharma and Professor Monk, and most of all, I'd like to thank my mom, dad, and John, Megan, Maisie, and Gavin. Thank you guys for everything, and congratulations to everyone in the class of 2015.
Congratulations to the class of 2015. I would like to give a special shout out to the College Student Affairs Program through the Graduate School of Education. Fire Fives, we did it! I'd also like to say a special thank you to Dr. Blimling, Dr. Florence Hamrick, Dr. Colin Georges, Dr. Bonner, Dr. Banda. Thank you to everyone, the GSC's faculty, Ruth Ann Koenig. All the times that I said that I couldn't, you said that I could, and I would not be the person I am today. Thank you so much.
I just want to give a shout out to my mom for always going the extra mile for me, to all of my family for all of their constant support. Shout out to the bus drivers at Rutgers University, you're the true MVPs. Shout out to all the teachers who truly care and believe in their students. We couldn't do it without you. Shout out to all the fellow organizers who marched and shut down Route 18, marched all over this campus, and continue to speak out on important issues all the time. And shout out to my amazing, beautiful friends who made my college experience truly incredible. And Lauren Mateo, when you're in California making music and I'm in DC making policies, we'll still be best friends. Love you. Congratulations.
Hello. Oh my gosh, I am just so excited to be recording this today. I wanted to give a huge shout out to my mom, my dad, and my sister Jennifer for their love and support over these past 22 years. And really, I want to be able to congratulate my fellow class of 2015 for a job well done. We made it.
I would like to thank all the wonderful faculty and staff that I've worked with and learned from here at RBS, and I would like to thank all the wonderful students that I've become friends with along the way. I want to thank both my families, my two sisters and my parents supporting me back home in Cinnaminson, and I want to thank the 4 wonderful girls that I live with in the Birchwoods.
Hey Rutgers, it's been a great past 4 years here. I just want to thank my mom, dad, and boyfriend Chris for helping me get through everything. Shout out to Rutgers PBL for being the best organization on campus. I hope you guys have a lot of fun in the years to come, and I think you'll do great things. So congratulations, class of 2015.
First and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to my parents. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for giving me everything you could have possibly done to help me go through college and always being there every step of the way.
Thank you to my sisters, Stephanie and Emily, for always being there for me and talking to me whenever I needed help or just to chit-chat. I also want to give a big thank you to my fraternity, Delta Sigma Pi. I've grown so much professionally and academically, and I definitely wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you all. Thank you to my friends, and congrats, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the Rutgers University Wind Ensemble under the direction of Professor Craig Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few announcements before the ceremony begins. Please silence all noise-making electronic devices. The High Point Solution Stadium is a smoke-free facility, and we appreciate your cooperation in that regard. Rutgers Athletics reminds you that bottles, cans, alcoholic beverages, coolers, noise-making devices, balloons, laser pointers, balls, fireworks, weapons, sticks, poles, containers, pets, and any other items deemed dangerous and/or inappropriate are prohibited from being brought into the facility. Thank you for your cooperation. Please do not enter the field. Rutgers University reminds all attendees that only graduates and faculty members are permitted onto the field surface. Please put litter in its place. Rutgers University appreciates your help in keeping the High Point Solution Stadium a safe and clean environment. We want to advise you that the Rutgers Cannon will fire in celebration of our graduates at the end of the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony will begin in 6 minutes. Please take your seats and enjoy the following video about the student experience at Rutgers.
Promise you'll call every day.
Our graduates have taken an amazing journey. For some, it started across the globe. For others, it started closer to home.
The hardest part of my first day at Rutgers wasn't moving in. It was saying goodbye to my mom. At first, Rutgers seemed like a big city, and I really felt lost. Now, it just feels like home.
They are your sons, daughters, partners, relatives, and friends, and they have all become part of the Rutgers family.
The friendships you build at Rutgers don't last 4 years, they last a lifetime.
Professors are always there to help you, and their doors are always open.
That old world where we are professors, they are students, that's gone. This is a world where we are in this together.
Match the spirit of a Rutgers student.
I couldn't believe it. 1 minute I was on stage at Rutgers, and the next I was performing Shakespeare in London.
Rutgers was an amazing experience for me. When I began to paint, for me it was like speaking for the first time.
Rutgers had so many doors that were open. There were all these futures that I could have plugged into.
Rutgers helped me handle the demands of earning a PhD and being a mom at the same time.
Bottom line, Rutgers means research, pure and simple.
To compete in today's marketplace, you have to think on a global scale. Rutgers gave me the skills to meet those challenges every day.
Rutgers has definitely prepared me for the real world.
After the Peace Corps, I knew I wanted to make a difference, and Rutgers is showing me how.
I got involved with Dance Marathon, and you get to give back, which I think is super important.
One of the things I love most about Rutgers is its long history of achievement.
To see the pride and joy on my mother's face, that was priceless.
This is their time. This is your time. This is the future, and it couldn't be brighter. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rutgers 249th Anniversary University Commencement. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering from the southeast entrance to the field, the Rutgers University Gonfalon, carried by the chair of the University Senate, Professor Ann Gould. Now entering from the southwest entrance, the faculty and doctoral candidates of the Graduate School, New Brunswick, led by Dean Jerome J. Kukor. Now entering from the southwest entrance, the master's candidates of the Graduate School, New Brunswick, the southwest entrance is the School of Engineering, led by Dean Thomas N. Ferris. Now entering through both the southeast and southwest entrances to the field is the School of Arts and Sciences, led by Executive Dean Peter March. From the southeast entrance are the schools of the Rutgers Biomedical and Health Sciences, which are led by the members of the Master Educators Guild. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the Ernest Mario School of Pharmacy, led by Dean Joseph A. Barone. Entering from the southeast entrance is the New Jersey Medical School, led by Dean Robert L. Johnson. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the Rutgers School of Dental Medicine, led by Dean Cecile A. Feldman. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the Robert Wood Johnson Medical School, led by Interim Dean Vicente Gracias. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the School of Nursing, led by Dean William L. Holdzimmer. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, led by Dean Kathleen W. Scotto. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the School of Health-Related Professions, led by Dean Gwendolyn M. Mahan. Entering from the southeast entrance is the School of Public Health, led by Dean Jasjeet S. Aluwalia. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the School of Environmental and Biological Sciences, led by Executive Dean Robert M. Goodman. Now entering from the southwest entrance is the Rutgers Business School, Newark and New Brunswick, led by Dean Lay. Now entering from the southwest entrance is the Mason Gross School of the Arts, led by Dean George B. Stouffer. Entering from the southwest entrance is the School of Social Work, led by Dean Catherine C. Potter. Now entering from the southwest entrance is the Edward J. Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy, led by Dean James W. Hughes. From the southwest entrance is the School of Communications and Information, led by Acting Dean Claire R. McInerney. Now entering from the southeast entrance is the School of Management and Labor Relations, led by Associate Dean Paula B. Voos. Entering from the southeast entrance is the Graduate School of Education, led by Dean Wanda J. Blanchett. From the southwest entrance is the Graduate School of Applied and Professional Psychology, led by Professor Susan G. Foreman. Ladies and gentlemen, now processing to the stage, President Robert Barchi, the members of the governing boards of Rutgers University, and the university administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the gonfalons of the schools of Rutgers University, New Brunswick will now be posted along the sides of the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chair of the university's Board of Governors, Mr. Greg Brown.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's my privilege to welcome you to the 249th anniversary commencement. Congratulations to our class of 2015 graduates and to your families. This is a joyful moment for you and a day of celebration for Rutgers. In a moment, President Robert Barchi will have the honor of presiding over this commencement ceremony. First, I ask you to please stand as Dr. Patrick Gardner conducts the members of the Rutgers University choirs as they sing our national anthem.
The 20th President of Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, Dr. Robert Barchi.
Please have a seat. Well, good afternoon, and let me add a personal welcome to all of you graduating today, to the faculty who helped you reach this point, and to the families, partners, and friends who supported you at every turn and who made this day possible. What a fantastic day. As the class of 2015, you are the largest graduating class in Rutgers' 249-year history. Today, and at commencements in Newark and Camden this week, more than 16,000 students will be awarded graduate and undergraduate degrees from Rutgers. And I have to tell you that looking out over the sea of academic robes in front of me and the gathering of so many promising futures brings home to me just how proud and honored I am to serve as your president. For me, commencement is the single most exciting event in the academic year. And yes, I did say commencement and not graduation because this day marks the beginning, not an ending. Today, after your years together here on the banks, each of you will begin your own unique journey. Individual quests marked by your own struggles and successes, your own joys and challenges. Your personal journey may lead you to a life of service or learning or discovery, a life bound up in the public trust, or a life engaged in business and commerce. Whatever your personal path, we wish for you a life of achievement that is enriched by the wisdom and experience that you gained here at Rutgers, and a life that is ultimately rewarding in every sense of the word. Now, during your time at Rutgers, you have cultivated a set of values, drawn in part from your family, in part from the faculty, and in part, perhaps the largest part, from each other. Values that include integrity, curiosity, tolerance, compassion, ethical behavior. But you also developed your own unique worldview, reflecting the individual paths that led each of you to this degree. It's this combination of shared values and personal worldview that will enable you to make your own unique mark on the world. The secret sauce is in the mix. Don't lose sight of either side. During your student years at Rutgers, we provided a supportive community where you could wrestle with big ideas, argue about world issues, protest against political positions, challenge local and global leaders, demand a more just society, sit in my office. But now, as Rutgers graduates, it falls to you to become fully engaged members of our civil society, to accept as your own responsibility the very issues you have been debating, to become the agents of the change that you seek. As you join the ranks of Rutgers alumni, I challenge each of you to be a doer, not a sayer, to walk the walk, not just talk the talk. And I'll tell you, that's hard work. But here's the good news. In the midst of so many challenges and the need for so much change in this world, there has never been a Rutgers class better prepared to impact society, to shape policy, to make a difference than you. All of us on this stage behind me know that you've worked very hard to earn the degrees that you will receive today. But we also know that you have probably not faced life's biggest challenges yet. Earning a Rutgers degree was hard work. Making a difference in the world will be harder. Leading a life worthy of yourselves and those you love is often harder still. But we are absolutely certain that you are supremely well prepared for the tasks that lie ahead. We are confident that you are up to the challenges of changing lives, changing your communities, and changing the world. And as you do so, we know that you will make this institution very proud. So, class of 2015, my personal congratulations, good luck, and Godspeed. And now, before proceeding with our program, I'd like to take a moment to introduce to you and your guests the members of the two governing boards of the university. They join the faculty in congratulating you on the academic achievements we celebrate today. Will the members of the Rutgers Board of Governors and the Board of Trustees please stand and be recognized? One of the most prestigious honors any university can bestow is an honorary degree, a degree that is administered honoris causa, or for the sake of honor. It's through this public action that Rutgers acknowledges individuals whose exceptional achievements support the ideals of the university and serve as an example for our students, for our alumni, and for society. I am pleased to introduce briefly the two distinguished individuals who will receive honorary degrees this year. A detailed accounting of their many accomplishments can be found in your commencement program. Our first candidate is Mr. William Sanford Nye. I feel that this is probably redundant, but I will ask you to give your attention to the video board, you're really good at that, for a brief introduction to Bill Nye's work.
William Sanford Nye, Doctor of Science. Celebrated and beloved scientist, inventor, engineer, author, and television personality, Bill Nye has spent his life and career making the study of science more entertaining and more accessible.
So I got interested in engineering. I think I say this all the time. I started watching bees, bumblebees. They're remarkable. They can hover forward and back, side to side, land on the flower, load up their pollen baskets, fly who knows how far away. And then they come back, do it again. It amazed me. And then when I got a bicycle, it still fascinates me how far you can go on a bicycle. Bicycles are the most efficient machine known. So airplanes and bicycles are what really got me in engineering.
Most people know Bill Nye through Bill Nye the Science Guy, the TV show, awesome show. But this guy has real serious scientific credentials. He's got an amazing broad background ranging from mechanical engineering, chemistry, physics. He's the chief executive officer of the Planetary Society. He engages in serious debates on important issues like climate change and evolution. This guy does it all.
It's been my mission the last 30 years to try to excite people about the process of science and how humankind comes to know all these wonderful things.
So his mantra of go out and change the world had a definite impact on several generations of young people. There are young people who are now here at Rutgers because they saw this TV show by Bill Nye the Science Guy and are inspired to be engineers, to be physicians, to be veterinarians, to be chemistry majors, to be physics majors, to be all these things just because they really wanted to go out and change the world through science.
What am I most proud of? Well, I guess you all. Students who watch the Science Guy show, and you all, many of you come up to me, the reason I'm in engineering, the reason I'm a physician, the reason I'm a computer programmer or whatever is because I watched your show, Bill. It's pretty gratifying. It's pretty great.
William Sanford Nye, Doctor of Science.
William Nye, now therefore by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the trustees of Rutgers State University of New Jersey, I am pleased to confer upon you, honoris causa, the degree of Doctor of Science, with all the rights, responsibilities, privileges, and immunities appertaining thereunto, and in token of which I present you with this diploma and direct that you be vested in the hood emblematic of the degree. Congratulations. Our next presentation is an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree, which will be presented to Dr. Francis Fox Piven. Please direct your attention to the video boards for a brief introduction.
Francis Fox Piven, Doctor of Humane Letters. Universally lauded as one of America's most thoughtful, dynamic, and provocative commentators on our country's social welfare system, Francis Fox Piven has spent a lifetime crusading for equality for all Americans.
I think that there were elementary values that were transmitted to me from my family, from my parents. When my father talked to me, he wanted to talk to me about politics. And, I loved it when my father talked to me. So I think politics was bred into me at a very early age, and it was a politics of social justice.
Very, very few academics, even the best known ones, can really say they've had this kind of impact on so many fields. What's so notable about Frances Fox Piven is her academic productivity and her fundamental commitment as a public intellectual to further economic and political rights for poor and working people.
Extremes of inequality have been an obsession of mine, and what I've tried to do in my academic work is learn how to remedy those extremes.
Frances Fox Piven is a force of nature. Frances Fox Piven is a scholar of the first rank. If we walk into a Department of Motor Vehicles office anywhere in the United States today and we're not registered, we'll be asked whether we want to register to vote on the spot. That wouldn't have happened without Frances's work.
I can look at people and look them in the eye and be satisfied with what I have done in relation to others, especially those others who are less fortunate, less well off than I am. But it isn't that I've sacrificed. I haven't sacrificed. I've had such a wonderful life.
Frances Fox Piven, Doctor of Humane Letters.
Frances Fox Piven, now therefore by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and Trustees of Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, I am pleased to confer upon you, honoris causa, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights, responsibilities, privileges, and immunities appertaining thereunto, and in token of which I present you with this diploma and direct that you be vested in the hood emblematic of your degree. And now I'm pleased to introduce the presenter of the 2015 University Commencement Address. Bill Nye is a scientist, an engineer, a comedian, an author, and an inventor who wants the world to know and appreciate the passion, beauty, and joy, that would be the PB&J, of science. Most of you already know him as the very famous Bill Nye the Science Guy. His television show won 18 Emmys, and Mr. Nye won 7 of those as the host and head writer. Currently, Mr. Nye is the CEO of the Planetary Society, the world's largest non-governmental space interest organization. His accomplishments fill an entire page, and I'd take more time than he has if I went through them all, but they're in your commencement booklet, and I refer you there. So without any further ado, please give a warm Rutgers welcome to Mr. William Sanford Nye.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, we love that song. We love that song. Thank you all so much. Distinguished faculty, parents, guests, alumni, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Scarlet Knights of all ages, and especially today's graduates, welcome and congratulations, you made it. Now, I plan to impart some wisdom here, and I can do that because today I can say, trust me, I'm a doctor. When I managed to get out, when I was graduated, after those few easy, carefree years in engineering school, right on, the world was full of trouble. During my college years, we wound down a miserable war in Southeast Asia. We experienced an energy crisis in which people waited in their cars in long lines for fuel. Gasoline prices along the New Jersey Turnpike skyrocketed to $2 a gallon. 50 cents a liter. That would be about $9 in today's equivalent, and let me tell you, that's still a bargain. We were still in the throes of the disco era. The Chevy Vega and the Ford Pinto. Something no designer, no engineer, and especially no lawyer could be proud of. We are now deep in the most serious environmental crisis in human history. I believe you all can avoid this looming disaster, and much as I love my uptown funk, I nevertheless hope you all can avoid another disco era, especially the polyester leisure suits. The oncoming trouble I speak of is climate change. It's going to affect all of you in the same way the Second World War consumed people of my parents' generation. They rose to the challenge, and so will you. They came to be called the greatest generation. I want you all to preserve our world in the face of climate change and carry on as the next great generation. Now, the fundamental reasons that climate change is changing are not that complicated. I remember well being at the New York World's Fair in 1965. In the town so nice they named it twice. There was a large display, a tote board depicting the estimated human population of the world. While we were at the fair, the world's population clicked over from 2,999,999,999 to 3 billion humans on Earth. Around Halloween of your freshman year, we rolled to 7 billion humans on Earth. Then if you had some extraordinary ladder car that could drive on some extraordinary ladder-runged road, you could drive for an hour at highway speeds and be in outer space. Of course, if that road is the New Jersey Turnpike, it would be 4 or 5 hours. But the stark cold vacuum of space is barely 100 kilometers from here, barely 60 miles from where we're sitting today. Our atmosphere is surprisingly thin, barely visible from a distance the next time you're in outer space. So that's it, everybody. That's our problem. We have almost 7.3 billion people breathing and burning an atmosphere which is, in the planetary scheme of things, quite shallow. Everything you and I do affects everyone else on Earth because we all share the air. And so that's why our climate is changing. Denying this is in no one's best interest. If you know any climate deniers, I'm sorry. But just try asking them this question. Do you believe that it's a conspiracy of healthcare professionals that is duping the world into believing that cigarette smoking causes cancer? The scientific consensus on climate change is at least as strong as the consensus on smoking. Climate change is a real deal. So hey, deniers, cut it out. Let's get to work. By the way, or BTW, grown-ups, that's what they mean. That's what BTW means. Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution stipulates that Congress shall promote the progress of science and the useful arts. So let us all ask ourselves if our representatives are getting that done. With all this said, what can we do about climate change? Now, by we, of course, I mean you. As an engineer, I go looking for technical solutions to almost any problem. Transportation efficiency, catastrophic floods, ice storms that knock down power lines, or software to help you or me connect with a potential date or mate. Can we say connect? No, commencement? Yeah, okay, good. At any rate, for all problems, I first turn to technology. Now, when it comes to climate change, wouldn't it be great if technologies could save us automatically? But here in 2015, I don't think we can count on entrepreneurs to invent anything we need fast enough. Presuming that extraordinary global warming mitigation technology will emerge in the world marketplace all by itself. So-called techno-optimism is just another way of denialism. It's another way of living in denial. When I was a kid vacationing on the Delaware shore, it was a big day when someone spotted a dolphin swimming by. People would stop in their sandy tracks to watch. In those days, it was okay for ships to wash out their bilges, the filthy inside of their hulls, with seawater. Because old diesel engines leak thick bunker oil, the sand on the beach was often heavily streaked with tar. Now, if you visit those same Jersey or Delaware beaches today, hundreds of dolphins swim by all the time, and there's virtually no tar on the beach. People decided that the environment was as or more important than letting any business dump whatever it felt it needed to dump into the water and air. Environmental legislation changed the world for the better. Now, do you know how people of my parents' generation passed those laws, that legislation and those regulations? They participated in the political process. They paid attention. They voted. In the class of 2015, you have to vote. Now, for those of you who don't want to participate, who don't want to vote, would you please just shut up so the rest of us can get things done? Now, right now, it's still too easy for any of us to dump our carbon waste in the world's atmosphere. We are going to need thoughtful, reasonable, fair, and tough regulations. We're going to need a means to enable poor people to advance in their societies and countries around the world. Otherwise, the imbalance of wealth will lead to conflict and inefficiency in energy production, which will lead to more carbon pollution and a no-way-out overheated world. When you all were born, the Earth's atmosphere comprised 0.035% of carbon dioxide. That number is often reckoned as 350 parts per million. Well, today, as you're being graduated, the world has over 400 parts per million. And by the end of this year, it's very likely we'll reach 405 parts per million. You see, it's not the number itself, it's the rate. It's the speed at which we are increasing the number of people and the atmospheric pollution that's killing us. In general, all this means we need to provide two things: electricity and clean water to everyone on Earth. Sooner or later, we are going to have to come up with some amazing new ideas to create or develop more resources to accommodate more people. I want you to solve our legal problems as well as our technical challenges, and dare I say it, change the world. The technical problems are easy enough to articulate, just very, very difficult to actually solve. First, we need a better battery, or a better system of batteries, or some means, chemical, mechanical, or hydrological, to store energy, especially electricity. There is enough wind and solar energy in North America to provide our energy needs many times over if we just had some way to get it from where we can produce it to where we need it. That means a sophisticated or smart electrical grid connected to much more efficient transmission lines to create a system that moves electricity from where it is produced to where it is needed, on time and at the right power levels. Speaking of which, it has been recently shown that we may be able to use carbon in another way to produce fresh water from seawater with a fraction of the energy required right now, using sheets of carbon a single atom layer thick, graphene. The seawater's fluid slip length is longer than a carbon atom is wide. Water can slide on through and leave the salt behind. It's wild. If this idea proves workable, you all could use it to provide clean water to everyone on Earth. Just think what else is out there. What other physical or biological phenomenon is just waiting to be discovered or invented or thought of. You all can do this. You all can be the next great generation. You can change the world. By the way, if you do come up with one of these key technical ideas, changing the world will be just a start.
You might also get rich, crazy rich, like head of a big software company rich, or head of IKEA guy rich. It is sobering for me, and perhaps more than a few of your parents, to consider that you all, Rutgers University graduates, know more physics than Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein did. You know more about the universe than Galileo or Copernicus knew. I can guarantee that significant discoveries will be made in your lifetime that will change everything, in the same way the invention of powered flight or the internet changed the way everyone connects with everyone else around the globe. Your parents, loved ones, and I hope some of you sitting here today will be the ones who make or enable those discoveries. By way of example, imagine this. When I was a kid, no one had a good theory as to what happened to the ancient dinosaurs. Mrs. McGonigal, my second grade teacher, read to us from a book, said they had small brains. So the bats and the rats took all the dinosaur food and the dinosaurs died. Now, even she knew that was just lame. So in my lifetime, we discovered the telltale world-wide layer of iridium and the world-ending meteoric impact crater near what is now Chicxulub, Mexico. It was like science fiction, but it was real. The impact crater created a circle of dust that was bigger in diameter than the world itself. By the way, as a result of that discovery, the airburst over Chelyabinsk, Russia, and the recent near misses of several pretty big asteroids, people are at last appreciating the astonishing threat of a meteoric impact. You all are the first generation of engineers, scientists, educators, foreign policy wonks who can get some humankind to do something about an incoming asteroid. What will it be? A kinetic impactor? A solar sail draped over this near-Earth object like a big painter's drop cloth? A swarm of sunlight-powered rock vaporizing lasers in space? Or something we have yet to think of, something we have yet to conceive? The world is counting on you, the next great generation. Now, along with the evidence of common sense, researchers have proven scientifically that humans are all one people. We're a lot like dogs in that respect. If a Great Dane interacts with a Chihuahua, can we say interact? Yeah, okay, yeah. You're going to get a dog. That's all you're going to get. They're all one species. The same with us. The color of our ancestors' skin, and ultimately my skin and your skin, is a consequence of ultraviolet light, of latitude and climate. Despite our recent sad conflicts here in the United States, there really is no such thing, scientifically, as race. We are one species. Each of us is much more alike than we are different. We all came from Africa. We are all made of the same stardust. We are all going to live and die on the same planet, a pale blue dot in the vastness of space. We have to work together. Included with all this stuff about making great discoveries and changing the world, I'd like to take a moment and just give you some advice. This is just plain old advice. Like, if you smell fresh paint, don't go walking under the ladder. Somebody's up there with a wet paintbrush. Wear good shoes whenever you're in a thumbtack factory. Don't try to smoke in the rain. In fact, don't smoke at all, ever. Now, here's an unusual one. If you're going to get a bucket of water dumped over your head for any reason, untuck your shirt. You might not think it would make much difference. You know, a cotton shirt like this one is hydrophilic. Water is going to stick to it. It's true enough. But a shirt tail, even a water-loving one, directs a great deal of that torrent around your waistband. So you get a lot less cold water in your trousers or your skirt. I'm telling you this not just because it's so obviously useful, but because there's a big idea. Everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't. This is troubling for many of us know-it-alls. Auto mechanics today write computer code and debug software. Cooks understand the use of copper to control egg proteins. Bricklayers have an intimate knowledge of the strength of materials. Respect their knowledge. Learn from them. It will bring out the best in both of you. So far, I've talked about problems and opportunities that are down on Earth. But I remind you all that we must continue to explore space. 100 years from now, humankind will almost certainly know whether or not there was or even is life on Mars. But why not do that exploration now? Just think of what it would mean to biology or even medicine if we were to discover evidence of life, some sort of fossil Martian microbe, some Marscrobe, perhaps on that other world. It would change the way each of us thinks of his or her place in the cosmos, our place in space. Recently, the Planetary Society gathered a bunch of experts and determined that we could send a worthy few of you in orbit around the planet Mars in 2033. And you could land a few years later. You could look for life, and you could change the world. Now, while we're at it, I cannot help but remind everyone here and everyone listening that this coming Wednesday, 39 years after my old professor Carl Sagan promoted the idea, the Planetary Society is going to launch our own citizen-funded light sail, solar sail spacecraft. We hope it will change the world a little bit by democratizing space exploration. Who knows what people will discover in the future? And by the way, while you're on Mars, I hope you stroll by the Spirit, Opportunity, or Curiosity rovers. Each is fitted with a small sundial that serves as a test pattern for the cameras. Now look closely. On each of these is engraved these words. To those who visit here, we wish a safe journey and the joy of discovery. And that, my friends, is the essence of what it is to be a human. To experience the joy of discovery. That's science. That's what brings out the best in us. That's what makes us a worthy species and worthy of the future. I often reflect on my third grade teacher, Mrs. Cochran, when she told us that there are more stars in the sky than grains of sand on the beach. And there are, by any measure, a lot of grains of sand on a beach. I mean, I wouldn't have expressed it in this way, but I'm sort of thinking, Mrs. Cochran, are you okay? Are you high? Have you ever been to a beach? Look left and right, 1,000 nautical miles. There's nothing but sand. When the tide goes out, there's more sand. You shuffle your feet, there's sand upon sand upon sand. So I stood on the beach that summer, and I got to thinking about her assertion. Does she mean all the grains of sand that I can see? Does she mean the one I can't see? By reasonable reckoning, it turns out that Mrs. Cochran was correct. There are about 100 stars for every grain of sand on Earth. The vastness of the cosmos is unimaginable. In that long ago moment, I was paralyzed by self-doubt. I mean, I was just a little kid standing on a beach, and that beach is one of many beaches on a planet that turns out to be, in the cosmic scheme of things, pretty small, just a speck, really. Furthermore, my home speck, the Earth, is just a speck orbiting a star that really, considering all the other sand-grained numerous stars, is just another speck in the galaxy of stars. The galaxy, in turn, being another speck among galactic specks. I am a speck on a speck, orbiting a speck with a bunch of other specks in the middle of galactic specklessness. What I think and feel does not matter at all. But then I thought, wait. I have a brain, just this big. My old boss's brain, of course, quite a bit smaller. But with that, you can imagine all of this. You can know the cosmos and your place within it. You can know your place in space. And that is wonderful. That is remarkable. That is venerable. being a spec is worthy of respect. So class of 2015, here's wishing you the joy of discovery. Keep reaching, keep seeking, keep using your abilities to bring out the best in those around you, and let them bring out the best in you. Become the next great generation. You can and you will, dare I say it, change the world. This has been an honor. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Bill, for those inspiring words from one spec to another. When you've been around this place for a while, you certainly do understand the meaning of spec. Or it will be explained to you in short order. Well, let me move on from those inspiring words to some inspiring traditions. And in the early days of Rutgers, a prominent part of the daily life on campus was the ringing of the bell in the tower at Old Queens. Old Queens building being the one where my office is now. That bell was originally donated by Colonel Henry Rutgers in 1825. And although the bell is not rung on a daily basis anymore, it is still sounded for commencement and for other special moments in the life of the university. And the Rutgers University Glee Club will now sing the Old Queens Bell to honor our traditions.
And now to present the gift from the class of 2015, Miss Faraya Hussein, who will be graduating with a double major in communications and psychology. Ms. Hussein is the chair of the newly formed Teaching Annual Giving Team.
President Barchi, please join me at the podium. It is an honor to present this year's senior class gift, and I am proud to announce that the class of 2015 has given over $28,000 in support of scholarships, academic programs, and student programming. It gives me great pleasure to present this gift as a symbol of our commitment to future students.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Zane, and I accept this gift on behalf of the university with gratitude and humility and a deep sense of pride in the spirit of generosity of this class of 2015 that you've demonstrated in this gift, and you've also demonstrated throughout your time here in so many charitable endeavors that you have taken part in. Thank you very much, and thanks again. Okay, and now it's time to celebrate the culmination of all of your hard work over the past few years, the awarding of your degrees. To begin that process, I would like to recognize one student from the class of 2015 to represent all those who have earned a degree. Please welcome Ms. Christine Baffo. Christine is a proud member of Douglas Residential College, and Christine is graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and a minor in Africana Studies from the School of Arts and Sciences. I'd like to present her with her Rutgers degree. There it is, right here. Thank you so much. And I would invite her now to address her colleagues. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Christine Baffo. Christine, good luck.
Thank you, President Barchi. Trustees, governors, faculty, esteemed guests, proud friends and family, and I'm going to need help with this one, class of 2015. My name is Christine Baffo, and I served as the president of the Rutgers Student Government Association for the 2014 through 2015 school year. As I look out, I see over 1,000 faces with different cultural backgrounds, different self-identities, and identities imposed on us by society. And I am truly in awe. Why? Because I can only imagine the wonderful stories of perseverance, grit, and autonomy that has led each of you along this often imperfect path to graduation. For me, growing up as a first-generation Ghanaian American with limited resources, and my own set of obstacles, a college degree at times seemed unattainable. My mother, a single mother and the primary breadwinner of the family, was bedridden due to a serious car accident. College financially was not in my prospects. Today, I stand before you as a proud Douglas woman and a Scarlet Knight, so enthusiastic to be part of the class of 2015. People sometimes think of college as a difficult period in life. You may move away from family or experience a burdensome course load, but it is much more than that. It's fitting into a new environment, forging new relationships, and finding yourself, if you ever get to that point. I mean, my first 2 years at Rutgers, I was honestly beginning to think, how am I going to find myself if I can't even find my classes? So, Rutgers was so large, and is so large, that if I hadn't found multiple support networks or communities, my experiences here would have been exponentially different. And I know this sentiment rings true for many of us here today. What I love about the Rutgers community is that it saw our values before the regalia or the cords or the medals. Rutgers gave us a platform to seek who we wanted to be, but most importantly, what we wanted to change in ourselves and in the world. Many people, for the first time, were able to become an integral part of a diverse community. We are still striving for a more inclusive society, but our experiences at this university has made us more prepared than most to make this happen. What we have experienced at Rutgers University is truly a microcosm of the world that we are about to enter. So what does this mean? Graduates, for every positive experience that you have had at Rutgers University, there are equally that many opportunities, if not more, to create that space for others. We want to be that university that people remember for academics, but also a university that acknowledges your identity, your presence, and your experiences as a student and as a person. I am so invested in seeing Rutgers achieve its full potential, not only to be diverse, but to also further engage different communities. Wouldn't it be beautiful if Rutgers alumni could be recognized for not only how loudly we sing our alma mater or how proudly we wear our scarlet at football games, but also our ability to allow people to find a home wherever we are? I have no doubt that we have the potential to create that atmosphere. And lastly, to my classmates, I ask that you focus in on yourself. Live in this moment. Although there may be several moments that feel like this, there is nothing like this. And if you've ever found difficulty in achieving this degree, remember that you are not alone and that you are here now. The challenges that you have overcome were not in vain. This feeling of accomplishment is one I hope you carry with you throughout your whole life. And to all those achieving a master's and doctoral degree, congratulations. Your work serves both as inspiration and hope for the future to come. Class of 2015, take this all in. This moment is yours to keep. Congratulations, we've made it.
And now, please rise and join the members of the Rutgers University Choirs under the direction of Dr. Patrick Gardner in singing the Alma Mater, found on page 21 of your program. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Dr. Richard L. Edwards, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Chancellor of Rutgers University, New Brunswick, for the presentation of the degree candidates and their deans.
To begin the conferring of degrees, I first want to acknowledge all of the members of our outstanding faculty who are with us today. Rutgers faculty members continue to produce path-breaking scholarship and to make transformative scientific and technical discoveries that are changing our world. Evidence of this impact can be found in the Commencement program, which lists just some of the prestigious national and international awards and prizes that our faculty have received this year. And as I said, these are just a sampling. Note also the many highly competitive awards our students have garnered, achievements that speak not only to the accomplishments and quality of our students, but also to the dedicated mentoring they receive from our world-class faculty. Would the faculty members from all of our academic units please rise and remain standing for the complete conferring of the degrees. Candidates for advanced and baccalaureate degrees from all of our campuses here in New Brunswick and RBHS will now be presented. And I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Brian L. Strom, Executive Vice President for Health Affairs and Chancellor, Rutgers Biomedical and Health Sciences, who will present the deans and candidates from his campuses. Dr. Strom.
Thank you. Following the introduction of each dean, their candidates will be asked to rise. Faculty and students, please remain standing until all degrees for all students for all schools are conferred. Dean Joseph A. Barone, Ernest Mario School of Pharmacy. Ernest Mario School of Pharmacy, candidates for the degree of Doctor of Pharmacy, please rise. Dean Robert L. Johnson, New Jersey Medical School. New Jersey Medical School, candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, please rise. Dean Cecile A. Feldman, Rutgers School of Dental Medicine. Rutgers School of Dental Medicine, candidates for the certificate programs and the degrees of Master of Dental Science, Master of Science in Dentistry, and the Doctor of Dental Medicine, please rise. Dean William L. Holtzemer, School of Nursing. School of Nursing, candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Master of Science in Nursing, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. Interim Dean Vicente H. Gracias, Robert Wood Johnson Medical School. Robert Wood Johnson Medical School, candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, please rise. Dean Kathleen W. Scotto, Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences. Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences, candidates for the degrees of Master of Biomedical Sciences, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. Dean Gwendolyn M. Mahone, School of Health-Related Professions. School of Health-Related Professions, candidates for the certificates and degrees of Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Science, Master of Science, Doctor of Clinical Nutrition, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. Dean Jasjit S. Alawalia, School of Public Health. School of Public Health, candidates for the degrees of Master of Public Health, Master of Science, Doctor of Philosophy, and Doctor of Public Health, please rise. President Barchi, upon the recommendation of the appropriate faculties, it is my honor to present these 2,163 candidates for the certificate and degree programs offered at Rutgers Biomedical and Health Sciences for the degrees indicated.
Candidates for advanced and baccalaureate degrees from the academic units at Rutgers University, New Brunswick will now be presented. Following the introduction of each dean, their candidates will be asked to rise. Faculty and students, we ask that you please remain standing until all degrees for all schools are conferred. Dean Thomas N. Ferris, School of Engineering. Will the School of Engineering candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science please rise? Executive Dean Robert M. Goodman, School of Environmental and Biological Sciences. School of Environmental and Biological Sciences for candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, please rise. Dean Jerome J. Kukor, Graduate School, New Brunswick. Graduate School, New Brunswick candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts for Teachers, Master of Business and Science, Master of Engineering, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Philosophy, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. Dean Wanda J. Blanchett, Graduate School of Education. Graduate School of Education candidates for the degrees Master of Education, Specialist in Education, and Doctor of Education, please rise. Dean Lele, Rutgers Business School, Newark and New Brunswick. Rutgers Business School, Newark and New Brunswick candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science, Master of Accountancy and Taxation, and Master of Financial Analysis, please rise. Dean Catherine C. Potter, School of Social Work. School of Social Work candidates for the degree of Master of Social Work, please rise. Professor Susan G. Foreman, Graduate School of Applied and Professional Psychology. Graduate School of Applied and Professional Psychology candidates for the degrees of Master of Psychology and Doctor of Psychology, please rise. Dean George B. Stauffer, Mason Gross School of the Arts. Mason Gross School of the Arts candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Music, and Doctor of Musical Arts, please rise. Acting Dean Claire R. McInerney, School of Communication and Information. School of Communication and Information candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Master of Communication and Information Studies, and Master of Library and Information Science, please rise. Dean James W. Hughes, Edward J. Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy. Edward J. Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Science, Master of City and Regional Planning, Master of City and Regional Studies, Master of Public Affairs and Politics, Master of Public Health, and Master of Public Policy. Please rise. Associate Dean Paula B. Vos, School of Management and Labor Relations. School of Management and Labor Relations candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Master of Human Resource Management, and Master of Labor and Employment Relations. Please rise. Executive Dean Peter March, School of Arts and Sciences. Will the School of Arts and Sciences candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, please rise. President Barchi, upon the recommendation of the appropriate faculties, it is my honor to present these members of the Rutgers University New Brunswick graduate and undergraduate class of 2015, who represent the 9,687 candidates for their degrees, for a total of 11,850 graduates.
Are you ready? Upon the recommendation of the faculties of the named schools for the aforementioned degrees, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the boards of governors and trustees of Rutgers, the State University of New Jersey, I confer upon each of you and the candidates you represent the degrees indicated with all the rights, responsibilities, privileges, and immunities appertaining thereunto here and elsewhere. Undergraduates, it's time to move your tassels. Congratulations, you are all graduated and are now officially Rutgers alumni. Wait a second. If I could have the attention of everyone here one more minute. There's one more thing we have to do. I want all the graduates to face the stands, if you will, and thank the parents, the brothers and sisters, the husbands and wives who helped you get here. Congratulations, we're out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain at your seats until the platform party has exited the field.